Is this Minority Report, but with the X-Men, with a group of kids led by Kid Omega himself, Quentin Quire? Let's talk about that in this video. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Omega Kids #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics, part of the Age of Revelation. This is written by Tony Flex with art by Andres Genole, colors by Fersi Fuentes Suho, and letters by Travis Lanham. Really cool main cover by Rod Reese. In this book, Kid Omega's all grown up. X years later, Quentin Quire protects the dream of mutant supremacy and independence as the head of Revelation's territory spy network. But when a conspiracy threatens the mutant utopia, Quire and his psychic students will have to distinguish friend from foe. Has Quentin got what it takes to carry the dream forward, or will the next generation replace the former revolutionary? So this introduces a bunch of new characters to me. I don't know if they're, I mean, other than Quentin Quire, I don't know if they are new because I haven't been keeping track of really everything that's going on. But they're young enough, and then this is far enough into the future that these would be new characters. I think it also gives us the concept of the babbled. This is what Revelation has done to a lot of people to not allow them to communicate. They dissenters, protesters, people that are found guilty of spreading ungrateful thought of Revelation, they are just they're taken the language is taken away, which makes a lot of sense because Doug Ramsey, his power is language. So that would be the way that he would go about things. Now, the reason I mentioned Minority Report at the beginning is because in this book, Quentin and his Omega kids are tracking people and kind of giving them um, visions of what they plan to do and how the thing plays out in order to catch them in the act and then punish them after that. So that is kind of the premise of Minority Report, where people would be punished before the crimes were even committed. Now, this has a really fun twist. I think the look of the book is great. It really works with the style of this spy. I think Andre Genole has really cool designs for Quentin and his gang of kids, and then also the way that it portrays everything, especially these visions, right? With that cool aesthetic. Of course, because of Quentin Quire's powers, everything kind of looks pink. All the psychic powers usually, and the X Men are for the most part like pink. But then, just when you think this is a very straightforward book, Tony Flicks gives you like this twist out of nowhere. These last page reveals have been pretty interesting for the books, but I think this one's the one that really hooked me the most, especially at least for this week. This might be the best book in the Age of Revelation line for this week. It's got great art. It's got a really cool premise and a really fun twist at the end. It's the characters that are in it. I'm interested because I like Quentin Quire. I like seeing what he's up to, and then also seeing a possible future where he kind of turns into one of the boring adults that he was always ragging on. So, yeah, this one's fun. I recommend you check this one out if you're interested into dipping into the Age of Revelation at all. So, let's take a look at some of the variant covers and we'll wrap up this video. So, as I mentioned, we have Rod Reese on the main cover. We have Andrea Sorrentino, and this is more like the designs of the actual book, especially Quentin Quire with the beard and the goggles and everything. This is a Benjamin Sue variant. I really like this one. I love that he's still wearing the Magneto as a jerk. He wears those ironic shirts, so that's really fun. This is the David Baldeón Revelation variant, which all the other Revelation variants are done by various artists, but they really, really bring it. And then we have, of course, this Ron Lim variant. I really like this one as well. Uh, it looks very different. It looks more Wolverine-ish. I think it's the hair. And then we are now interesting that I don't see a Ricky Yagawa because we've been seeing a lot from their artists for this Age of Revelations. Maybe they didn't have enough time to cover these books. I don't know how long Marvel had been planning for this, but yeah, there you have it. Omega Kids. I think this one is well approved and highly recommended by me. So if you enjoyed this book, let me know about it down in the comments. Let me know which variant you picked up, and as always, what you think of the Age of Revelation. If you have, if you haven't yet, make sure to click subscribe, hit the like, hit the leave us a comment, and stay tuned because we have a lot more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.